Sunshine Home by Eve Bunting. Mom and Dad and I are going to visit Graham. She's Mom's mom and she used to live with us. But she has been in the Sunshine Home for 5 weeks now, and she'll be there longer, maybe forever. I haven't seen Graham since she fell and can't walk anymore, since the doctor said she needed full-time nursing care. I haven't seen her like that, and I am scared. I do not say so, though. Dad and I picked sweet peas from our wire fence to bring to Graham. Mom puts the new school picture of me in her purse to take with us. We're ready. The Sunshine Home is right opposite the bus stop. It's square as a building block and it's painted barf green. Gross, I say. And Mom says, "Stop that, Timmy. It's a very nice place." There's a little market by the bus stop. Dad gets a bag of lemon drops for Graham and he buys a balloon that says love for me to take. It's an embarrassing balloon and I'm glad I don't have to carry it far. A ramp leads to the door of the Sunshine Home. My stomach hurts and I want to run. Dad takes my hand. I pull back. "What's wrong, Tim?" "Well, are you scared?" Dad asks. I hang my head. Dad squeezes my hand. "No need to be. Just keep remembering that this is Graham. She can't walk anymore. That's all that's different." "Honest?" I ask. "She's still the same?" "Honest," Dad says, and I feel better. Inside, there's a desk and a nurse who smiles at us and a long corridor that goes on forever. It's lined with old people in wheelchairs. Most of them seem to be sleeping sitting up, though some of them wave. We wave back. I smell an okay smell. It's like mouthwash or the green bar that Mom hangs in the toilet bowl. The one that works for 500 flushes. "How nice and clean everything is," Mom says to Dad in a voice I've never heard before, all bright and sparkly. I guess it's the one she uses in the Sunshine Home. "What do they do to keep the floors so shiny?" "It's shiny, all right, like a mirror where the wheelchairs reflect themselves upside down." There's Graham. Mom's hurrying with Dad behind her. I move more slowly. Graham is in a wheelchair outside her room. She has a seatbelt on. She's wearing a white sweater and her pearls and the blue earrings I bought her for Christmas. Dad was right. She's the same Graham, except that her hair is curly instead of straight. "You've had your hair fixed," Mom says, patting Graham's hand, "and your nails done." Graham winks at me. "I'm some looker, aren't I? Hello, Timmy." I kiss her cheek. She admires her gifts. Mom gets a vase from Graham's room and puts the sweet peas in it. She lets Graham smell them, then puts the vase back. Dad ties the balloon to Graham's chair. We all gaze up as it floats to the ceiling. "Love," Graham says. "That's the best word there is. Thank you, Timmy." Some of the other old people, the ones who aren't sleeping, have wheeled themselves close to share the company. Mom and Dad say hello, Pearl, hello, Winnie, hello, Charlie. They know everyone. "This is my grandson, Timothy. He's 7, Graham says. That's Charlie Lutz. That Charlie Lutz is my destruction," she whispers to me. "He's a terrible driver, always bumping me with his wheelchair. He shouldn't be allowed on the road." I guess she means the corridor. I guess the road part is a joke. Charlie Lutz is moving closer, and I guard Graham's chair. The 4 of us go into Game's room so we can talk. Graham says she won at bingo today. She says she's the best at beach ball catch. She's very peppy. I think she likes it here. I take her for a wheelchair walk around the room, and I stop at every window so she can see out. She points. There's a finch, Tim. We watch it land on a branch, then skim away. Do the finches still come to the feeder outside my window? Grim asks. Yep, I say. Ants come too. A nurse brings Graham's dinner and puts it on a table tray. He ties a big blue bib around her neck. I'm embarrassed for her. A bib. I think Graham knows the way I feel. She gives me a nudge. You ought to get one of these for your dad, Tim, she says. It would sure save his ties. Your dinner looks good, Mom tells her, all cheery and chipper. I'll be glad when we're home and Mom gets her normal voice back. The food is good. Ice cream every day. Graham offers me the dish of vanilla, but I shake my head. When she's finished, Dad unties her bib and rolls the table tray away. We get ready to leave. Mom fusses around. She asks Graham if she's sleeping well, if the new pillow she brought is all right. It's fine, Graham says. Everything's fine, and her voice is cheery and chipper too. Going is hard, but there doesn't seem to be anything left to talk about. We don't want to leave Graham. We kiss her goodbye. Come again, Timmy, she whispers to me. Sure. I'm choking up, and I turn my head so she won't see. Dad asks Graham if we should wheel her back out to the others, but she says no. She'll just sit here for a few minutes. That Pearl talks nonstop, she says. We tell Pearl and Winnie and Charlie Lutz goodbye, and they tell us to come back real soon. The minute we're outside, Mom bursts into tears, and we have to stop while Dad holds her. Don't cry, Mom, I say. The place is pretty nice, clean and all. Graham seems happy. Mom snuffles and lifts her head. I even forgot to give her your picture. I hold out my hand. I'll take it back in. As I run up the ramp, I hear Mom say, if only we could bring her home. If only. I walk fast along the corridor. Pearl chuckles. You did come back real soon. Aren't you the boy who was here a minute ago? Charlie Lutz asked, and I think he's kidding, but then I see he's really puzzled. I forgot something, I muttered. Graham's still in the games room. Her tray is where Dad left it, the bib on top. The balloon floats over her head, and she's sunk so low in the chair that the seat belt is up around her chest. She's crying hard. I'm terrified. Graham, I whisper. When she sees me, she tries to sit up straighter, but she can't. I go quickly and help her up. Then I hand her the picture. Mom forgot to give you this. She holds it at arm's length. Nice, she says, and then, I'm sorry, Tim. I didn't mean for you to see me like this. I touch her arm. It's okay. Don't tell, she says. You mean don't tell Mom? I'm beginning to understand things I didn't understand before. Mom was crying too, I say, outside. She cries a lot. She never does in front of me, Graham says. And you don't cry in front of her. You both pretend nothing's wrong. Graham wipes her eyes with a little ball of Kleenex. I guess we do it for each other, so it won't be harder than it is. No, no. Suddenly I'm sure. It's better when you tell. Honest. You don't feel so scared. I edge backward. Stay here, which is pretty dumb because where can she go? I race back outside. Mom, Dad, Graham needs you. What? What's wrong? Just come. I turn. Mom and Dad are running after me. Aren't you the boy? Charlie Lutz begins, but I don't take time to explain. We stand inside the door of the games room, and there is Graham, sitting very small and still. Tears roll down her face. Mom rushes to hold her, and Dad does too. We're bunched together saying things like, we miss you so much. And Graham saying, it's all right here, but oh, I wish I could go home. It's going to happen, Mom says fiercely. We'll make it happen. She strokes Graham's hair, and Graham slumps against her for a minute. Then she pulls herself straight and says, "You know what, Tim? I'm really sick of this darn chair. I think I'll trade it in for a convertible. A red one." "Look out, Charlie Lutz," I say, and we grin at each other, and I feel better. But it's still sad, because maybe Graham will never be well enough to ride in a red convertible, but maybe she will. I look up at the balloon and I wonder why the word on it ever embarrassed me. It's the best word there is. Love. The end.